That piece of shit creature and also the assholes on the roof keep trying and force me to do the elf program, which will turn me into a different life form than what I am actually supposed to become, make me more girly, decrease the speed at which I become stronger, give me a smaller body, and an apathetic personality. You see, I have figured it out. Elves and Saiyans have exactly the same training program. But in order to become a Saiyan, you first have to do the superhuman training program and become a superhuman first. And only then can you become a Saiyan. If you don't do the superhuman program and you start with the Saiyan program, which is also the elf program, instead of becoming a Saiyan, you turn into a lowly elf. And yes, I say lowly because elf is an inferior life form. It might have mental abilities or even magical abilities that regular humans don't have. But it doesn't have the human drive or the human, not to mention superhuman strength. And if we're going to compare elves to Saiyans, then Saiyans are way stronger, smarter, and cooler than elves. It's okay to become an elf if you're a girl. But if you're a man, you want to be a Saiyan, not an elf. If I do that retarded thing and become an elf, I'm going to be screwed up for life. Because you see, a Saiyan is then supposed to become a Super Saiyan. And then he's supposed to become Super Saiyan 2. And then 3, and then Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan Blue. A Saiyan has a future. An elf doesn't have a future. An elf is screwed up. Is stuck as a lower life form. He can't become a Super Saiyan 2 because he cannot become a Saiyan because he's now an elf and he's screwed up. Because to become a Saiyan, you have to be a human, and then you have to become a superhuman, and then you become a Saiyan. That's what I have figured out by the Japanese stories. You see that the Japanese people, they have taught me how to become a Saiyan. The Americans may have played some role in it too, but it's the Japanese who have taught me how to become a Saiyan. Toriyama Sensei and his group, and also some other Japanese senseis, but mainly the Dragon Ball team. An elf is not the ideal life form. A Saiyan is what a man should become if he wants to evolve, and not an elf. And it's also much cooler. I mean, think of it. What would you want to become as an earth shaker Saiyan who can make the entire planet shake? Or do you want to be a lowly elf that brings you tea and cookies and cleans your house? Obviously, you want to be like Goku and Vegeta. You don't want to be like Broly because he's strong but he's insane. But Goku and Vegeta, they're more or less fine. You want to be a Saiyan, not a lowly elf. I'm going to be a Saiyan. And then I will be a Super Saiyan, and there will be no end to my self development.